Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right. It is Wednesday. You have arrived at the right place, the right time. Every Wednesday is new review day here on the channel. New album reviews. Today, we've got the brand new, hot off the presses, third album from this Mexican band, progressive rock, avant-prog, RIO, however you want to classify them. The name should be very familiar to folks who watch In the Prog Seat, because one of the members of this band is a regular on In the Prog Seat, Mr. Luis Nasser, of course. I'm talking about Luz De Riada Rizoma. Rizoma is the brand new release on progrock.com, Essentials Records. Luis, of course, plays bass for this band. He's been with the band for a couple of years now, but this is the first studio album he's appearing on in the band. There's Luis right there. Luis, kind of an older shot of Luis. Right, look at all that hair he's sporting there. And of course, in the band is Ramses Luna, of course, the leader of the band, on saxophone, flute, and vocals. You've got Sergio Aldama, drums and percussion. Luis Nasser on bass. Edgar Arellin, who helps out with sound and things. Lots of musical guests on here. We've got Pat Mastelotto, of course, from King Crimson, guesting on drums on a track. Tim McCaskey, Lewis's partner in crime over with Sonus Umbra, the other band that they play in. He plays guitar, acoustic electric guitar on a few tracks. Matthias Olsson, great buddy of Lewis's, talks about him all the time. Plays drums on one track, of course, from Anglagard and lots of other different bands. You got Enoch Jimenez, plays some guitar on a couple tracks. Armando Palomas also appears on here. Maria Lucia Del Faro, vocals on one track. And Floriano Martins also appears on two tracks here. It's some little vocal things going on here and there. So, what do we have with this album? What's this album all about? Well, first of all, this is a band, I've heard Luis talk about for many, many years. I've watched, well, not many, many years, but the last few years, I've watched lots of live performances from them. And I've heard, I believe, one of their earlier records. And, this is a very different type of band than what maybe many of us listen to when it comes to prog rock. This is very different, dark music, yet in spots it's kind of whimsical and quirky. The best thing I can, the whole RIO tag kind of fits because it's very complicated music, but kind of dark music. There's lots of dissonance going on here, but like I said, there are moments of kind of quirky, almost Canterbury fun in spots. But you know what I get a lot of on this album? I get a lot of Island and Lizard era King Crimson. I love the kind of herky-jerky, foreboding arrangements. Loads of bass on this album. Luis is a great bass player, and he even has a hand in writing a bunch of these tracks as well. You can hear Lewis's bass up front in the mix, which is terrific. I love the sax and the flute and the kind of angry shards of electric guitar coming in. Really good stuff here. I'm going to try and pronounce some of this stuff here. The first four tracks are excellent. Ouroboros, Entropia, Raíces, okay, all really good stuff. The first time you hear vocals on the album is in Atypica, which is actually written, Luis co-wrote two of the first three tracks, and this is a solo written contribution from him. That's a really cool track. That's where we first hear appearance of vocals. So here we've got, I'm forgetting her name already, hold on, Maria Lucia Del Faro on there. She's doing some kind of almost like spoken word type of vocal things. I'm not 100% into her voice is fine. I'm just not sure I like it in this track or on, I almost don't feel like this album really needs vocals, but maybe that's just me. Then you've got Matanza de Chivos, really cool track, kind of dark but kind of jazzy at the same time. Cool stuff going on there. Then you got Todos por la Banqueta, No Apartheid, more vocals on there. I get it, they kind of fit there because that's the whole vibe of the song, but again, not one of my favorites here. And the rest of it is just fantastic. La Bestia, very, very cool. Nice kind of ominous sounds going on in there. Like I said, I get this kind of early mid 70s era King Crimson thing going on a lot of here. Maybe Universe Zero, right? That sort of thing. Very, very cool. La Danza del Tlacolera. I'm saying all this stuff. Tlacolera. I'm screwing it up. Sorry, guys. And then the last two tracks are fantastic. You've got Nunoa, and then the last song. In fact, both of the last two tracks are written by Lewis. 1915. Really good. Really dark, menacing, ominous sounds here. I like the fact that, even though there are solos sprinkled throughout the album, this is not all about that. It's more about these kind of complex, intricate arrangements that allow for you to kind of use your brain and, like, just imagine, like, pictures and landscapes and things, rather than just saying, oh my God, listen to that crazy guitar solo, or listen to that drum solo or keyboard solo, whatever it might be. The instruments kind of like weave and circle around each other and do all sorts of cool things, and there's groove on here, but it's like different than what you'd normally. This is not funk, obviously, or anything like that. It's a really fascinating album. I've listened to this now probably about 6 times, and I think every time I hear it, I'm getting more bits that kind of speak to me, and it's an album that's not going to make total sense to you the first time you hear it. It's not that type of music, but really, really cool stuff. And like I said, the more I listen to it, the more I'm kind of like, yeah, I like this, because I do like these kind of dark, complex type things from time to time. And this is not Magma, or I've listened to plenty of RIO in my time, and some of it's okay with me, some of it's not. This is definitely okay. Like I said, the whole King Crimson Universe Zero vibe that I'm getting in a lot of the songs here totally speaks to me. So yeah, 4 out of 5 star. I really like this a lot. Luz De Riada Rizoma. Like I said, the vocals are used very sparingly. I'm not as big a fan of the vocal-oriented pieces as I am everything else, but I don't dislike them at all. So, but your mileage may vary. So go check it out. I'll drop a link down below to, I believe, their Bandcamp page, and check it out. Let us know what you think. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below there, links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more reviews here on this Wednesday. Till then, I'm Pete Pardo. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.